Hello, welcome to Something with Dena and DiAnna. I will be playing the part of Dena today.
Okay, well, who could I play?
Hmm.
Well, all right. Well, I guess I'm Diana.
Well, that's good casting because you look almost exactly like Diana.
Wow. Okay.
Diana, my mother and I were eating lunch the other day. I made her lunch and we eat on the couch. I'll have to say, we eat in front of the TV on the couch. We are those people. And I picked up the remote to look for something to watch while we eat. And we have just about every streaming service available. And I spent the entire time going through looking for something for us to watch. And we ate the entire time with me just trying to find something to watch. We couldn't find anything that we could agree on. And it made me mad. I said, we spent that our entire lunch trying to do that and didn't get to watch anything. And then I thought, Dina, that is your problem for the day, that you couldn't find out of millions of channels something to watch while you were sitting on a big comfy couch, stuffing your pie hole, and you were complaining. So I don't know, you ever struggle trying to find something to watch or something to wear or
All the time. I told Dan, I said, how in the world do we have 9,000 channels and we can't find something to watch? And I do have to say, he and I, for the most part, agree on what to watch, but I just can't stand the movies that have the constant cussing. It just turns me off. And
Mhm.
I feel like your vocabulary should be a little more broad than those 5 or 6 words.
Yeah, it feels like the writers just learned the F word, you know? It's like, ooh, we get to
Yeah,
say this, so we don't get in trouble from by our mommies, so we're going to use it every other word.
right. And so, also, I'm not a real gore person, nor is Dan, but I
Mhm.
just can't stand to watch killing after killing after killing. That gets really old to me. And I don't like um, desensitizing myself to
Mm.
that. I still want to remain sensitive to a lot of things. And when you see it repetitively, it's going to erode over time. And so I'm very, I guess, I'm almost like a parent, but I'm very cautious of what we watch. And truly, you made a point of you spent that whole time and you really never got to experience a show that you would have
Mhm.
enjoyed
Mhm.
for
If
various
that's
reasons.
my worst problem of the day, it made me think like how many choices fill our days, like from what we're going to wear, to all the colors of our clothes, to what we're going to eat, where we're going to eat for lunch. We ate there last week. We can all agree. There's all many these choices. The town we live in, there's like the amount of restaurants per capita people is like one of the highest in the country. We are the restaurant city and still
Yes,
can't
we
figure out
are.
where to eat. People that we're exposed to during the day that we can talk to, and not to mention what we scroll across online. Our eyes and our minds are just filled with images and news and products and different people saying different opinion. It's just we're bombarded with choices and options. We're living in the land of abundance, and somehow we still can't decide what to eat. There's nothing to watch on TV, and I've got nothing to wear.
When you break that down like that, Dina, that's a powerful message.
Hmm. Well, we're going to test ourselves and maybe like you talked about, desensitize our we're going to sensitize ourselves to things we're desensitized to
Okay,
by this
I'm
little.
in.
Okay, good. And our listeners at home, you can get a pretend clipboard and a pen if you're that way and you want to write all this down. Or you can just pause it. Diana does not have the luxury of pausing to think about these questions. We're on a time limit and her mind has to be quick and she's worked all day. So I'm really going to challenge you this evening, Diana. Listeners at
You
home, pause it.
hit me with your best shot, baby.
All right. So, what would happen if all those choices, all that choice, not all the choices, but all that choice disappeared? So, picture this: the universe says, hey, you have had enough choices, you greedy little girls. You can only get three of everything in these categories from now on. We are spoiled. So, this is kind of a gratitude by the way of panic episode where we see how hard it is to live without choices, just to realize how lucky we are just to have choices. So, this is called the Three Things Challenge.
Okay.
and we're talking about what we would choose and why, and what it says about how we value abundance, connection, and even simplicity. So here we go. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, we're going to start out kind of easy and then get a little more serious. All right, you're going out the door, you're carrying your bag, whether you call that your handbag, your tote bag, your suit, whatever it is you carry. I carry a big old bag. You can only put three things in it. Now, that doesn't count your wallet and your keys. Those are givens, those are freebies. So, what three things would you take with you in your handbag?
I would take my asthma inhaler.
Oh,
I would take a toothpick. I cannot stand to be without a toothpick.
maybe you could put that in your mouth.
Maybe. And one more. Wow. I am trying to think quick here.
Oh, no, I know it's hard.
I can't decide between lipstick and perfume.
Oh, maybe you can squirt your perfume on before you go out the door.
Or maybe they have a lipstick now that smells good.
Ooh, that's a good product idea. Very good.
It actually is. So I guess that's my three.
Okay, very interesting. That tells me a lot about you. I promise I didn't think about these. I knew what these questions were. I read through them real quick several days ago and I've forgotten them. So I'm gonna say chapstick, hairbrush, and oh shoot, that's tough. That last one's tough, isn't it?
It is.
I'm gonna say like a little, I call it a pan stick, which shows you how old I am, but it's like a foundation in a stick form, so I can touch up. I guess a
Oh
cover
yeah,
stick.
I know
Yeah,
what you mean. Yeah.
concealer. Okay, concealer. All right, because I eat and sneeze and wipe my makeup off all day long. All right, very good, Diana. Okay, you can only have three things in your car. That doesn't include your wallet and your keys. So you're gonna have your handbag, right?
Uh-huh.
What other two things are you gonna have in your car?
Definitely a Kleenex.
Ooh.
Yeah, you never know when one of those will come in handy.
So an inhaler and a Kleenex, I'm taking you have some congestion issues.
Now we're not delving into the psychology of this. I'll have to be for another episode. Um,
What about a pew pew? Do you keep a pew pew in your car?
what is that?
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, I can't say that word or we'll be kicked off YouTube. I call it a pew pew pew.
Oh. Um, I know. I would have I have a little thing of Listerine for mouthwash.
Oh,
I
oh,
have a little spray bottle in the car.
okay. You're
And
very, go ahead.
I don't think I'm up to my three. No, you
Yeah, that was
start
only
off
two,
with
wasn't it?
one.
That was only two.
I had two. And
Kleenex
then
and
I would say a flashlight. Just in case I
oh,
were caught in the dark, I would have a flashlight to flash somebody down.
okay. All right. Very thoughtful. I, of course, would have my handbag. I would have sunglasses and probably a bottle of water. I'm thirsty all day long. Okay.
That's yeah, that's a good thing to have.
Okay. I
Water.
would just have snot running down my face, I guess, if I sneezed. I just have to pull the tail of my shirt up and wipe my nose.
Right?
Or pull up to you and say, Diana, can I borrow one of your Kleenexes? All right, you're getting ready to leave the house. You can only put three things on your face. What three things are you going to put on your face?
Hmm. Sunscreen,
Mm,
blush, and lipstick.
very good. Sunscreen for me too, always. And lip gloss and mascara, probably. I don't think you wear mascara, do you? But
No.
all right, well, that was pretty easy. Okay. Articles of clothing you can only own, this is where it starts getting really hard. In your closet, three things, not counting underwear and bra, any undergarments or socks. So other than undergarments or socks, what you can only have three things hanging in your closet. What will they be?
A pair of leggings,
Hmm. Good idea.
a tank top, and a pair of shorts.
Okay. I'm gonna say I don't want to steal all your answers. So you're going first, so that helps me. I'm gonna say a pair of jeans, A t-shirt and a sweatshirt for when it's cold. All right, you're not really a jeans girl.
No.
Okay. Three pairs of shoes.
Oh, now Dina, you hitting it hard on the. Oh
It's where it
man.
hurts there, didn't it?
Yes. All the other things I'm thinking I could do this. Shoot, I'm known for loving my shoes. Okay,
Hmm.
so I have to tell our listeners that you bought me a pair of shoes last year, and I literally wore them out. And she bought me actually another pair and then a different color too. She's an amazing person. But she doesn't want my feet to get cold, and she knows how much I love those shoes. So I would absolutely have to have those shoes in my closet.
Okay. Those are kind of
My
like a slip-on
Oh, they're
uh
slip-on
fur-lined,
fuzzy.
but they're like nylon or kind of on the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have good traction. I
Yeah.
mean, I even wore them out on the golf course in Oregon. It was fantastic.
Wow.
I wore
Okay.
them 4 days in a row. They must be good if I wore them in a tournament. But anyway, okay, back to the task at hand. Sorry about that
That's
sidekick
okay.
there.
You're loving the show. I'm
Um,
so glad you love them.
so yes, those shoes, a pair of, let's say, just like wedge, but high heel, sandals, and then a pair of regular high heels.
Oh, wow. Okay. You are a glamour girl. I would have to go with a pair of, I call them tennis shoes. I guess they're sneakers. Adidas sneakers, black and white, and some kind of boot, medium heel boot. And then I gotta have some sandals or flip-flops for my summertime.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm starting to feel panicky about this. Imagining three things hanging there. You can only, for the rest of your life, eat three different types of vegetables. What would it be?
I can only eat three types of vegetables forever.
Yes.
Okay, I would choose corn
Hmm.
and green beans and zucchini.
Ooh, okay. You like greens. All right. I would choose, this might be cheating, but a bag of spring greens from the store. You know how they mix the greens together? That
Yeah.
might be all three in there. I don't know. So that would be one. And then I'm gonna say potato, because I love baked potatoes or sweet potatoes. I guess sweet potato. And broccoli. Broccoli.
Hmm.
All right. Three fruits. You can only eat three fruits.
I love me some fruit. I have to have pomegranate.
Hmm, fancy.
I just like the way it's like a party in your mouth.
It's a lot of
I just
work. It's a lot of
Nowadays, of course, going back to the choices, we have the choice of doing it ourselves, which is the hard way. And I didn't know before, but hey, I saw at the store the other day a little box and they've already done all the work for you. All the little kernels are just in a little bowl, and I was so happy.
Yeah. They call those little things something, but I forget what it is. Pit,
Yeah, I
pearl, I
forget.
can't remember what they call them.
I forget what that is too.
Very
I
cool.
would I would have to do I do love oranges, so I would do that. Wow. I'd have to say pineapple.
Mm, nothing like a fresh pineapple.
Oh, I know. Mm.
You got one more.
Oh, I do?
Mm.
Oh, do I get four here?
Well, what was your other two?
Um, okay.
Pomegranate,
Yeah.
pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh, and you said orange.
But
Orange.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, three. Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were letting me get away with four because I've been a good
No.
girl.
But hear how excited you were at the prospect of getting another fruit. All right, I'm going to steal yours and say pineapple.
Okay.
And I'm going to say grapefruit, like a ruby red grapefruit,
Yeah, those are yummy.
and green grapes.
Yeah.
Mm, sounds so good. Okay, now you can only eat three proteins.
Okay. Um, I will do chicken, tuna, And turkey. I just love turkey.
Yeah, those are good healthy choices. I like that too, except I'm going to switch. I'm going to say chicken, salmon, and steak.
I know a good steak is awesome too.
So now that we've done that, if we can remember what we said, we can only have one meal for the rest of our lives out of those choices, one protein, one vegetable, and one fruit. Can you remember what you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna have a chicken dinner with some pineapple on top of it,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna have some green beans with that,
Okay, that's the
and
three.
that's my
Pineapple.
thing.
Yeah, that's your
Okay.
three. Okay, for the rest of your life, you're going to eat pineapple, chicken, and green beans.
Well,
You'll be going, "Ah."
that actually did wind up pretty healthy. I'm gonna probably
You
lose some
did.
weight.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Well, I'm going to be bad and I'm going to say steak, baked potato, and um, grapefruit is my meal.
Steak, baked potato, and grapefruit.
That sounds
There's
kind of
a
gross.
concoction for you.
Ooh, I did forget about apples. I love a good apple, but okay. You can only travel, besides your home state, you can only travel to three other states for the rest of your life. You cannot travel through other states to get to that state. You would be flying to three other states forever and ever. Amen.
Within the United States.
Yeah, you cannot go to other countries ever again.
Okay. All right. Las Vegas.
So that'd be
Love,
Nevada.
love me some Las Vegas.
Okay.
Florida.
Yeah.
Love all kinds of things about Florida. And wow, I love out west. I'm gonna say Montana.
Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm going to say Florida too because I love a beach and that's a close beach. Lots of beaches and Disney World's there, Universal. And I'm going to have to say North Carolina because I have family there. And I'm going to say New York only because it's been a long time since I've been. And there's just, I mean, you can't get bored in New York. It's a little cuckoo right now.
Right?
But I think I'd like to have that option to go to museums and the 9/11 Memorial, which I haven't been to yet. And it's just, I mean, I feel like New York is just the capital of the world. So I have to include that. You can only watch three different things on television over and over again. Either three different movies, three different TV series, whichever. You can mix it.
Okay. I'm going to go with Andy Griffith,
Oh, I like that.
Gilligan's Island, and Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, wow. That's so wholesome. I love it. They're so comforting, aren't they? Mm.
Yes. Maybe I need comforting.
Yeah, I love those choices. And we kind of grew up with those, so it's nostalgic. I'm gonna say I'm a little more
You're a little
naughty.
more up to date than I am.
I'm a little more sinful, I guess. I'm gonna say Friends. Breaking Bad, which is about making meth, but it's very exciting. And one of the Real Housewives franchises. So you are much more wholesome than me on that. So good for you. You're healthy and you're wholesome. You can only ever see three colors with your eyes ever again.
Red, blue, yellow.
Oh, no. Well, those are the primary colors, so that's good. Maybe I'll accidentally mix them up and be able to see secondary and tertiary colors. Well, I'm going
Right?
to go with black, black, blue, and pink. Just for no particular reason. Because I need the contrast of the black. I need things to be outlined so that I can see them because I have terrible eyesight. All right, you will only ever be able to see three different species of animals.
Dogs, cats, and eagles.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, definitely got to go with the dogs and cats because I have a dog and you have a cat that I like to see. Eagles are so majestic and so meaningful. Um, I think I'm going to have to go with horses because I just think they're so beautiful.
Hmm.
Like to watch them.
They're
And
timeless.
the point of this exercise is it makes you kind of mourn the things that you can't see and appreciate them more. So it'd be sad not if we couldn't see deer, we'd be hitting them right and left and where we live. Like boom, what was that sound?
Right?
What did I just run over? All right. Your house can be as big as you want, but it can only have three rooms in it. What three rooms would you have?
Kitchen, bedroom, and my closet.
Ooh, where you gonna pee pee?
Oh, well, I figured that was a gimme, kind of
Oh,
like your
okay.
keys and
Okay.
your wallets.
Yeah, well, we can make our own rules. So yeah, toilet could be.
Oh, it's a gimme.
Could use a pot, a paint can or something.
Oh, yes, I've used an outhouse on multiple occasions. And for those of
Yes.
you who are too young to know what an outhouse is, it is I guess it, I don't know how they did that, Dina, back then, but it was a wood house with a wood outline, and you had, looks like a toilet inside of it. But how did that work all the way back then?
It was just a hole. You sat on a bench with a hole and a bucket underneath, and then you had to go out in the woods with your bucket and dump it out.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
nice.
I guess I think my papa did that, all that for me, because I don't recall doing any of that.
Isn't it funny that just a couple of generations away that people did use outhouses?
Oh, yeah.
Right
And
now
we're
you have a
thankful
toilet that
for
warms
them.
your booty. Do what?
I said, and they were thankful for them back then.
Yes,
That,
very much
hmm
so. Okay. I'm going to say the same bedroom, kitchen, and just a setting area, I guess. Really, how do you use the other rooms even? What do you need them for?
that's what Dan and I say all the time.
Okay, you can only listen to this is going to be hard because you don't have a lot of time to think about it. You can only, you might could say the artist maybe. You can only listen to three songs for the rest of your life.
Three songs or three artists?
See if you can do songs.
Okay. Country Road by John Denver.
Hmm, wholesome once again.
Um, God Bless the USA by
Hmm.
what's his name?
Lee Greenwood.
Lee Greenwood. Thank you so
Mhm.
much.
That goes along with your Eagles.
And then How Great Thou Art by Elvis.
Oh, that rendition. Oh, Diana, those are
Um,
great choices. You're a good person. You're a good, wholesome human.
thank you.
I'm
Don't
going to
we all
choose.
try to be that?
We should. We should. Yeah. I'm going to say Oceans by Hillsong United. I don't know if you
Oh
know that
yeah,
song. Oh,
I
yeah.
do.
Love that. And A Lovely Day by Bill Withers. A
Hmm.
lovely day. It just
Yeah.
picks me up when I'm down. And then I got to have a rock song because I got to jam occasionally. Probably something by AC/DC, which maybe Thunderstruck, I would say. So
Okay.
I'm not as wholesome
Yeah.
as you. You want to change yours now that you've heard my
No,
great choices?
no. I'm sticking with my answers.
I know you're a rock chick. I'm surprised. Okay, and this is our last one. And don't say it out loud because we'll hurt tons of feelings, but think in your mind, and listeners think in your mind, or you can say it out loud, listeners at home, because we can't hear you. You can see people throughout your day that you already see, but you can only call or text three people ever. You wouldn't be able to get a hold of the rest of the people in your life when you're not with them. So the three people you would like to be able to contact on your phone. So we can just think about that one and imagine not being able to reach out to anybody else when you need to.
Yeah.
That's tough for me. I'm
Oh,
thinking,
I was gonna say, hopefully you are surrounded by a friend base enough that that would be almost impossible to, unless it was your immediate family, meaning your
mm,
husband, your wife, your mother, your
yeah,
father, those kind of people.
no one in your household. So Dan would be a given,
Right.
but ooh, that's tough.
That is tough. But it's also nice that we have all those people that care about us and we care about them. So that's the good part about that.
Absolutely. So this exercise, and if you were in your car or doing something where you couldn't focus really on your answers to our listeners, you can listen to it again and then pause it. And I would really encourage you to write the answers down because it's not really about deprivation. It's about appreciation, about realizing that sometimes you have so much that you can't really see what's enough, you know?
Yes.
You're always wanting more, 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 bigger, bigger, bigger. I'm speaking for myself. I'm not saying other people do, but I think that's human nature. It's not about choosing, even though that's what we did, but it's about noticing the choices that you have, realizing how rich our lives already are. And some are more rich than others. And someone could be listening to this thinking, I don't have diddly squat. I'm starting all over again. Um, and that could be you. But it's very easy to take all that we have for granted, even if it's not a lot. And it's not really a point of being minimalistic and living with less, but living with more intention. You know, do I need this? Does this bring me joy?
Yes.
And if
How
we,
well said,
yeah,
Dena. Very, very awesome subject that you got on for this episode. I've just enjoyed trying to rationalize in my mind and execute, what is definitely not going to be in there, and then deciding on those very few items. And I took this seriously, and I think you're right. It does help you to value your everyday choices and recognize truly how blessed we are and stop getting in a little funk, and we
Mhm.
all can get in a funk from time to time. But yeah, wake up and recognize what all you do have and look at your bucket half full as opposed to half empty. We're pretty blessed.
We really are. Choosing those three things was almost like emotional torture. So that's pretty crazy.
Well,
So I
let's
would say
just
just go
say
love your too many choices life and remember you don't have to be a minimalist or get rid of these things just to be grateful for what you have. But I still don't have anything to wear, Diana. I really don't.
we'll go get in that closet. There's at least three items in there. There's a sweatshirt, I think you said jeans and a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. That's what
Yeah.
you said.
Because we do have seasons here. All
All
right.
right. Thank you, listeners. We love you. We appreciate your time.
I love you, Diana, and love you guys listening at home. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.